We got a problem, people. We got a problem. Okay, so this is going to be a review of the new album by Bridear. Bridear. I'm gonna make this one simple, plain and simple. Okay, so I'm just gonna call it Bridear. I apologize if it's the American accent, whatever. We got a problem, and this is for. Before I get into the review, if there's any Japanese music distributors out there watching, and I know you aren't. Yeah, you are. But if any chance this ever gets to somebody in the Japanese music industry, let's just come on in. Just get a little closer. Let's get a little closer. I need to have a little word with you. All right? And this album it's the last fucking straw. Because I'm getting fucking sick and tired of it becoming more and more difficult for me to be a fan of Japanese music in the western part of the world. So, let's get a little close. Let's have a little word here, okay? So, this is before the review, and this is for all the Japanese music distributors out there. Stop being weird. Stop it. Stop distributing your music in a weird way or not at all. Okay? Just stop. Hey, it's plain and simple. You know, your artist makes music. You distribute it. You let people... No, wait for it. Because I know this might be a conspiracy theory. But you let people buy it all across the world. You might make some money. Huh? It's crazy. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. That if you were to allow other people within your outside of your home country to buy your music, you might actually make some money. I know it's really difficult exporting, but that's why digitally exists. So stop being weird. All right. Now I say that because I have complained, it seems like almost every review now, with how difficult it is for me to buy these fucking albums. And it's getting ridiculous. It's Nocturnal Bloodlust. I think Lynch just kinda released an album, even though it's not really an album. It's like a 9-track album, but I think like at least 7 of those tracks, if not all 9, were like singles or parts of other albums. So I don't get what the fuck Lynch just did. I mean, Lynch putting out music is great, but it's like I've heard all these songs before. I think there was 2 I haven't heard. But it's like, yeah, all these Japanese bands, I don't understand it. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm living in America. I cannot buy this album. I can listen to it. Oh, I can listen to it. Yeah. No, it's literally that weird. So here's what's up. No blog site or anything has posted that. That's not how I've listened. I've listened to this album through Amazon Music. I subscribe to that live streaming thing. So I have that. Not live stream, but streaming service. And that's the only way you get to listen to this album. Guess what, people? Do you want to listen to an album? Yeah! Do you like the album? Actually, this album's pretty fucking good. Surprisingly. And I'll get to that in a sec. I would like to purchase this album and help out the band. Ha! You can't. You can't! How about you stream it and fuck off? Why? 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 Why can I not buy this album, but I can listen to it? Why? It's... Oh my god, why are you making this difficult? I'm stopping myself from saying why, but you can stream this album on Spotify. You can stream it on Amazon if you have the service. And you can stream it on iTunes if you have the service. If you don't, this is what the Japanese are saying to you. Unless you live in Japan. Then you can just walk to Tower Records, because that's actually still a thing in Japan, and buy the album. Or I'm sure you can order it off Amazon, the Japanese website, or probably download it through iTunes. Please, I think the very little amount of views I get, I think the majority of you live in other countries where you can understand English. Please, for the love of God, tell me if you live in Europe or anywhere, any other country other than America, can you buy this album? Why am I asking that question? That is fucking ridiculous. That is ridiculous of me to say, can you buy this album digitally? Because I can't. Question mark. Why can't I? Oh my God. Fuck you. Who is my fuck you going to here? I need to know who do I say fuck you to? Because you deserve a gigantic fuck you to this. Oh my God. This is unnecessarily aggravating because this is getting more and more difficult for me as a foreigner fan to appreciate your music, and there's no reason why. Okay, that's 5 minutes. I'm just angry about that. I gave this album came out about a week ago. I waited a week to see if things would change. They didn't. You still cannot buy this album. I just, right before I hit record, I went on iTunes again, on Amazon. I even Googled Bridear Helix download. No blog site is put. Even blog sites are like not giving a shit anymore. Or maybe it's just too difficult for them. I don't know. Let's get to the review. So, surprisingly, it's a good-ass album. Surprisingly, Bridear came out with a good mini-album. Let me pull it up real quick. Alright, 7 tracks. One of them is an intro. Minute 34. I don't care. As I said, I don't care about intros. I get it. Don't care. So, 27 minutes total, minus a minute 34. So, the reason why I say this album is surprisingly good is because of 2 reasons. One, go on their YouTube channel and look up this Dear Bride by Bridear. Go ahead and give that song a listen to and watch the music video if you haven't done so already. If you have, and you're a Bridear fan like me, and you're like, man, this new band, because they're new-ish, newer, all-female metal band, hard rock, metal, yeah, it's progressive, whatever you want to call it, came out of nowhere and kicked ass with some good mini albums and stuff. Yeah, they're really good. Where good double bass drums, good. They have a really good guitarist, or should say had, and I'll get to that in a sec. Who not only did she play amazingly with the guitar, but she also provided really good growling, like super good screaming and growling. Apparently, the lead singer can't do that, but this amazing guitarist can. So Bridear was lucky to have this chick. So it brings me to the other reason why this album is surprisingly good. She left the band. Misa left the band prior to this album coming out. And I didn't know that, I think, until like the day this album came out. Or like the day the music video came out. And I was like disappointed. Like, I think she's gonna go do her own thing. She's one of those, every once in a while there are Japanese artists that are so fucking good by themselves at their own instrument, they do their own solo thing. I think the biggest success of that is Miyavi. He's like the biggest one to do that. Who else? There's some other ones, but the only one I can think of is this bassist named Reiji. Rayji, Rayji. He was part of a band called Viv, V-I-V. Great fucking band. Look up Viv Lovesick. Amazing song. And you can just like, probably the best bassist in the world, if not one of them, hands down. But Viv disbanded because that happens like 100 times a day. But 100 bands get formed. That's just how Japan is. But Viv disbanded, which sucks. They only released a few mini albums and some singles. And my God, he's so good. So I don't know if he like left the band. I don't know if the record company's like, you know what, Viv isn't doing too hot, so we're just gonna take Reiji. And he's just pretty much like playing. He has his own YouTube channel. Check it out, seriously. He just plays on the streets and just like jams out. He's that fucking good. Anyway, I don't know what's gonna happen to Misa, but best of luck to her. She'll probably have her own solo thing if she's not already a part of another band. I'm sure some record labels have some plans for her. So she was replaced. And it shows. It shows for sure. I'm not going to say guitar playing. Guitar playing's still good. But here's the thing about this album. And this is going to go right back to the Dear Bride thing. If you haven't listened to it. So, you have 6 songs. Only one of those songs is their growling. Only one song on this whole album is their growling and screaming. The rest are still like... Alright, so Reason for My Life, In the Labyrinth, Cluster... Oh god, this word. I should have prepared speaking this prior to recording. Amaryllis. Track 6 and Nexus are all hard-hitting songs, double bass, guitars, it's all there. 0 growling, 0 screaming, which is not Bridear's forte. That's not what they are. However, track number 4, Game, or G.A.M., acronym for Game. This song is hands down the best song of the album. This song is just the Bridear sound that we all know. This is like, if Dear Bride scared you, you might want to do yourself a favor and listen to Game. Because Game will be like, oh, okay, this new guitarist, her voice is clearly different from Misa's, but she's still got a good growl. She's got a really good scream, a really good growl. Misa, I would say the difference is Misa was able to provide a more deeper growl, kind of almost manly-ish growl. The new guitarist, I forgot her name. I think it's like Mizaki, or it's something with an M. It's close to Misa. She has a more higher pitched growl. You could tell it's a woman growling. Whereas Mizaki, there's some female artists out there who can growl like a man. That's like deep. It's like, holy shit. Like the best example I can think of is Otep, who's an American artist. She was like, this is the first time I heard, like, this is a woman. Or newer and Japanese wives, we have this band called Mild Rage, and check out their song Amarita, and holy shit, that's a great song. But yeah, she holds her own on this album for sure. So let's talk about Dear Bride, track number 5, shall we? Wow, what were they thinking? Okay, so here's the deal. The song's not bad. It's a good... Alright, what's the name of the band? The all-female... Not Aldius. All-female... Oh, this is going to drive me up a wall. Scandal. There it is. It sounds like Scandal. That all-female pop rock band. Now, here's the thing about Scandal. Here's my opinion of them. For me... They're not that hard enough. And I like my music hard, double bass drums and the guitars because it gives me energy, and that's why I listen to music, because of the energy it feeds me and just how it just gets me going. Scandal is a good band. They're good musicians. They're all good at what they do. It's just their style, the energy that they provide with their music isn't enough for me. It is good, and, you know, we all listen to music for different reasons, I believe. So... And that's what this song is. It's a good song, and I'm sure a lot of people out there would be like, oh, this is cool. But if you're a Bridear fan, you're not going to like this song and be like, what the fuck is this? And it's scary because this is the song they made a music video for. This scared a lot of people away. This worried a lot of people. You go in that music video, go in the comments section, everyone's like, oh, no. There's more people, too, that's like... I don't like this new sound, but I'm going to stick around. You know, there's always the hopeful people, and there's always the, oh, God, what are you doing? But it's weird, because we thought the guitarist left, and this is what they were going to do. It's like, oh, your growler, your screamer, your awesome shredding guitarist left. I don't know what happened. The rest of the album's not like that. I don't know if, like, Misa recorded, like, the other songs, and... they just kind of like filled in with a new... I don't know, but thankfully only one of the songs on this is like a ooh, little cringy, a little, you know, pop rocky, happy-go-lucky. Like even the video, they're like happy-go-lucky. It's like, look at other Bridear music videos. They're not like that at all. Anyway, it's weird. So, okay. Here's what's up. This is a mini album, so it's going to be a best out of 5 for me. And you made it difficult to purchase, and you can't purchase it, so it's an automatic -1 for me. But this is going to be a surprising, for me, I would say, you know what, fuck it, I'll say 4 out of 5. The only 2 negatives about this album is, if you're a foreigner, you can't buy it, and Dear Bride. But like I said, Dear Bride isn't a bad song, and I struggle to say that. It's just it's not everybody's cup of tea. But the rest of the album kicks ass. They succeeded in creating a new sound, but not too new. Like, it's still Bridear, but it has to be different. Like, they had to change some stuff up with the guitarist now missing, replaced. So, and they did it. I feel like they did it. The majority of this album is good. One song is amazing, kicks ass. It's like, makes me very hopeful for this new guitarist and future albums from Bridear. It's just one song, you know? A lot of Japanese artists do this, where like 1 or 2 songs in the album is going to be pop. It's going to be poppy, or it's going to be a ballad. It's just how it is. Just like how, you know, American artists, American rappers were hardcore gangster rappers, and there's like 1 or 2 songs where it's a love song. This is just how the music industry is. I always just skip that track. So, yeah, that's my review of Helix by Bridear. Make it public to buy. Okay? Shouldn't be a reason why not. Plain and simp. Okay? And other than that, I can't really think of anything coming up next I'm going to review, but as always, I'm just buying my time until the Gazette album, because that will be a full-length review right there. Yeah. Alright, thank you for watching. Have a good night.